Okay, here we start. So, today is our first session for our August. And I've been waiting for this one because I am so excited to learn from Serina, one of our best instructors. We have so many good best instructors in our classes that she's going to teach us how to use. She's going to do the trick to teach us how to use the galvanic spa with this comb to do it on the head. And yeah, so here I am. I want to introduce Serina Tan Timely from Hong Kong. And yeah, there you are, Serina. Where are you? So I guess when you
I'm
talk,
here.
how come why is that? Why did I do that? What did I do?
Hello.
Yeah, hold on. I think I need to spotlight you. Otherwise it doesn't.
Okay, I can.
Okay, you're on now. Okay. So Serena, I know her when she was a little girl. She has a really nice story. And look at her. She still look like a little girl,
Thank
22 and a half or something like that. Okay.
you. That's older than my son.
Younger than your son.
Yeah,
22.
younger than my son. Younger than my younger son.
Well, I'm going to let
Okay.
Serena to introduce her story and all the good stuff that's going on. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Go.
Good morning, everyone, and good evening. Yes, I would like to know where you are logging in from. Maybe you can type in the comments from which country are you zooming in. So welcome everyone, and thanks Margaret Lao for uh, hosting this platform for, I think, close to 5 years in consecutive since COVID. So I've got to know Margaret Lasso for more than 20 something years. So as soon as I joined New Skin, I knew about them and then knew about their success story. And their success story has really inspired me. So they were one of the reasons why I'm so diligently working in New Skin. So I was born in Burma. And then I was raised up in Hong Kong and then was fortunate enough to attend my college degree in the United States. My family is a medical background family. So I wanted to become a medical doctor just like my mother. But when I studied pre-medicine in U of Texas at Austin, I took the molecular biology degree. And then I also volunteered in the hospital during the summer holidays or sometimes in the weekends in the emergency room. So what I saw in the emergency room really, what I thought medical is all about, and then what I really saw in the real scene is it was a really very different. We have to, being a human beings, we are so intelligent. We are supposed to take care of the whole world, but then somehow we don't really know how to take good care of ourselves. Okay, and then someone they might have some lifestyle problems and stuff like that, and then they get stroke, and then they get heart attack, and then they will be sent horizontally to the emergency room to get resuscitated. So that's what I saw. In addition to having accidents, so these were most of the cases that what I saw in the emergency room. So I thought it really doesn't make sense. Okay, so I wanted to. I have been very passionate in the health industry, to how to make people healthy for a longer time. That's my dream since I was very young. So I knew that the medical pathway is not really what I wanted. So I came back to Hong Kong and then entered the business world for a while. I thought I would never have the chance to try it. But then after 2 months' time, I realized that actually the business sector is more suitable to me than being in the medical sector. So I decided to continue to work. And then I was representing a manufacturer in China to present their products to the United States market. So I was flying a lot. And then ever since I was married and then have my first child, Ryan, I surrendered to my job because I really couldn't have a balanced life with such a career. So at that time, I was at the crossroad of my life, looking for a career that is more long lasting and then can be more, work and life balance, and then can fulfill my dream that I can contribute myself in the health industry. And also, after working for so many years after retirement, I don't have to worry about my financial status. So I was thinking about all these things at that time. So I was very, very fortunate to have met my mentor, Fred and Carol. They were in the construction business. Fred was a construction company's owner. So I was so surprised why they will be in Nu Skin. And then they were almost like full-time in Nu Skin. So if they have put their faith on Nu Skin, maybe I should really open up my mind to really take a look at what Nu Skin was all about. Okay. So I was really impressed. So first of all, it's the science of Nu Skin. I've never thought about that in a direct selling company, I will be exposed to so much science. I was so impressed because when we go to the department stores to buy our daily necessities, we never get the chance to really, or maybe through the advertisements that they made, we seldom really see the real clinical studies. They will show you some consumer report. Okay, after using some certain amount of people, they feel like this way, like that. Okay, so we don't really see the clinical part of it. And then many of them are, maybe they have done it, but it's just on animals. Okay, so I was really impressed on how stringent Nu Skin has been putting in developing R&D and the manufacturing, all of these. So I visited the US headquarters and also the headquarters in China, Shanghai. So we all should do that, okay? So today we are going to talk about the beauty devices. So Nu Skin has been in the beauty devices for more than for 24 years. Impressive, okay? So nowadays, people have been traveling around, and then they like to take photo shooting with their cell phone a lot. You know, they have to look their best any time of the day, anywhere they are. So these mobile beauty devices is really, really, I think is the way to go. Okay, and then more and more people will be jumping in using these home devices, home beauty devices. Okay, so Nu Skin was smart enough to be in this industry since 2001 or 202, I guess. Okay, so this galvanic spa machine, I've been using it. Although this is already the third generation since day one, and then Nu Skin has been kept on. It's very strong in innovation. So the first generation is only a line here, and then the conductor cannot be detached. Okay, so we can do the facial at home with that little line in attaching to our skin, in providing the negative charge and the positive charge. But then the scientists, they're so smart, and then they were thinking, oh well, if the galvanic current. So let's talk about the galvanic current. Galvanic current was actually discovered by an Italian scientist, Luigi Galvani. So this is called a galvanic current. So back 200 something years ago, he passed some very low current through a frog that has just passed away. Okay, so suppose its muscle will not have any reaction, right? But when the low current was being passed through the dead frog, the muscle twisted like that. So the scientists realized that maybe he can apply this kind of low current, which is very harmless. And then actually there's galvanic current running inside our body, okay? Otherwise we'll be dead, okay? So we need this galvanic current to pass the information to our brain and to everywhere else in our body. So using our natural current and then in a much lower way, and then we can do on the muscle stimulation, and also in the beauty industry for more than 60 years, okay? In the medical world, it's already more than 260 years, okay? So it's very safe, full of history, and Nu Skin was smart enough to make that big beauty devices that we can see in the beauty salon down to this size in 24 years ago. Isn't it amazing? And then it's run by 2 batteries, okay? So everywhere we go, we can use it. So today I'm going to go through quite a lot of steps. So I skipped the PowerPoint, okay? So all of you can come back tomorrow and the following days to look at more PowerPoints, because today we are going to go through the galvanic spar machine, and then there are 4 heads with it. And then we will use we will use the LumiSpa to start with, of course, and then we will also demonstrate on the boost, okay? So what is the difference between the galvanic spa machine or the facial spa machine in the North American market with the boost? This is direct current, okay? Direct current. So, but there are still 3 levels of currents that the machine will choose for us when we use it, okay? So as soon as you apply the gel and then put the spa machine onto your face or skin, it will detect, okay, based on the temperature, based on my moisture, etc., what's the type of current level 1, 2, 3 that it should supply me at this moment. So it was smart enough. Okay, but after the regime is being started, and then wherever I use, it will still be the same current, okay? So this boost machine is a pulsing current. That means the current will jump up and down. So every 1 second, it's 8 pulses, okay? So positive pulses, negative pulses, positive pulses, negative pulses, like that. So, so what it does is every pulsing current, it's going to wake up our cells. So just by 1 minute treatment on one side, we are providing 500 random pulsing current to wake up our cells. Okay, and that's the way we apply our serums into our skin with the boost. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? Margaret, shall we take a photo first?
Okay, let's get a photo.
And we can hold our machines with us.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Everyone, turn on your screen and
Okay,
hold on
turn
to
on
your
your screen.
machines.
Go down to your machine. Get your machine on.
Yeah, our babies are
Everybody
in.
for photo. Okay, I am ready. Hold on a second. Yeah, okay. First
Okay,
page. Hold on. Photo. Done. First one done.
okay.
How do you do this? Oh, the 3 pages. Hold on a second. Second page. Oh, second page. A lot of people are sleeping. No pictures. What is
Wake up,
this?
wake up. We're going to do the treatment together. That would be fun.
Okay. Third one, third picture. Okay, done. Done, done,
And put
done.
on
Good.
your cute headband and let's get started.
Yeah.
So today I'll be demonstrating on half of my face, okay? So first of all, let's wet it. So this is the NAPCA Moisture Mist. New Skin launched it back 41 years ago. So New Skin is a 40 years old history company with lots of impressive histories, okay? And then Hong Kong is the first overseas market ever since they have started New Skin in North American market. And today's our weather is uh everyone is stuck at home today because we have the black rain. That means the heaviest level of rain. And then, so all the students don't have to go to school on the black rain. And then we have thunderstorm alarm. And then we have the slides alarm. Oh, so the weather is perfect for Zoom today, okay? So first of all, let me introduce this galvanic spa machine to all of you. It's one of my favorites. And then ever since I was born, I have a very round face. But ever since I have started using the Lumi Spa, my contour has actually differ a lot, okay? So I will be showing some photos to you to let you know my difference after using this machine. So what is it? Okay. See the inside circle and outside circle, they circulate in a different direction. Okay, so New Skin has an anti-aging technology called the age lock. So I study molecular biology, and age lock is anti-aging approach down to the molecular level and then down to the DNA level. So it can, with the age lock technology, we can influence our gene expression, not the genes, but the gene expression, and then push them towards a more youthful and healthy status. Okay, so these Lumi cleansers are not ordinary cleansers. They are all age lock. They are all developed with the age lock technology. Okay, so first of all, their viscosity and everything are all being calculated. So please use the original New Skin LumiSpa cleanser to go with the LumiSpa machine. Okay, and then there are 5 different types of cleansers for you to choose from. So I like this normal to combination because I like to have a little foam, and then some people they like to use the dry, or for sensitive skin you can use the sensitive formula, and then we have the acne formula, we have the dry formula and the oily formula. Okay, so first of all, and then we also have three heads. Okay, this is the firm head, which I like a lot too. And then this is the normal head. And then we also have another one, which is called the soft head. And then that one is more suitable for people with like the pimples. Okay, then they can use that one. So I usually, I have 2 devices, 2 LumiSpa. And so every morning and evening, I will be doing it with both hands together on both of my sides.
Wow,
Yeah. So see, every day you can save
good
at least like
idea.
maybe like 2 minutes, 4 minutes day and night. So as you calculate for 1 year time, you can save a lot of hours. Okay, so think about that. It's a good suggestion. Okay, so today I will be using this firm head, or you can use the normal head or any head you like. And then this is a medical grade silicone head. So we'll be applying the cleanser in the middle part of the conductor. So, and then I like to spread it around like this, okay? And then let's press start. So usually I like to start from the neck area where there are lots of lymph nodes. Okay, start from the tip of your chin, underneath your jawline, and then all the way to the back of your ear, and then along the side of your neck, and all the way down to the collarbone. Okay, like this, and then to the collarbone. And then it's quite important for you to check the emptiness of your collarbone. So if no matter whether you are, a bit more fat or not, the collarbone areas still have to be empty. This is checking the your lymphatic flow, whether you have a good lymphatic flow. Okay, and then also this part of the neck should also be done so that your neck will be more firm. I like to apply more moisture, and please do it slowly. And if you do it too fast, the machine is going to pause. Okay. And then if you do it too fast like this, you are actually missing the whole point, because the whole logic of the LumiSpa, this biphasic housing exercise, see, is going to shake your skin like this. And by doing so, it is actually promoting 4 types of collagen. The production of 4 types of collagen. And also we can also do the very sensitive lower part of our eyes, but of course I'm doing on the bone instead of the eyeball. Okay, so I want to spend a little more time. And for our nose, and I used to have lots of black hairs. As you can see, no matter how close up I am, I have no blackheads nowadays. And then I was born with big eye bags. But you can see it's quite firm, right? So these are the strokes that I do day and night with the LumiSpa. And I have these laugh lines, very heavy laugh lines ever since I was born. So I have to do this to make sure they don't get any longer. Okay, especially in the evening, I like to spend some time doing this area, the Taiyan Xue, to relax myself, to relax my mind. And it's very important to give ourselves some me time every day. Okay, for the forehead, we do it upwards and then like the flower shape, the fountain shape, like this, like this, like this. Okay, it's that easy. So make it slow, one stroke from the middle of the chin. Hold a few seconds here where you want to get firm and pushed up, and then all the way to the side of your face, like this. Okay, at the end, spend a little more time around the neck area to drain all the toxin and excessive moisture and drain them to the collarbone. All right. All right. We can stop anytime. And you can see that if you put any foundation or sunscreen and everything, it can take them out with one step. So just one step of LumiSpa cleansing, and then you take out the head like this, and then wash it underneath the water fountain for 15 seconds. Then even the bacteria will be gone. But if we use the brush head, and then we use those in some illuminant powder to act as bacteria, no matter how you wash, they will still be there. See, it's very clean. Even the bacteria is gone. Okay, it has the lead particle embedded in it, so it's antibacterial. So every 3 months or so, we need to replace the LumiSpa conductor. And then when we clean our face, we do it on the outward motion as well. Don't do like this. See how fresh the skin is? And you know, every time when I use the LumiSpa, it still amazes me.
Yeah, you can see your face
As
on
we
the right
always,
side is more up. It's more up already.
that's what I,
Yeah,
yes,
amazing.
see the pose? This one is more pushed up. See? And this side is a bit
Absolutely.
bigger, right?
Yeah.
This side is a
Mm-hmm.
bit more V-shaped. So even though I've been using them for more than 7 or 8 years, but every time when I use, there can still be improvement. So even though we are supposed to be aging each day, that with these devices, we can keep ourselves in our best stage or even better, okay? So the second step is we will be using the galvanic spa machine and do the lymphatic drainage and also acupuncture point. How exciting. So before that, let's drink some water. Okay, so I will be using the cone head. So this galvanic spa machine has 4 heads. This is called the facial head, which we will be also demonstrating. So we will use the facial gel, okay, with it. And then when we press the back button, we can remove the head. And then we also have this wavy head, we call it. And we can also use the wavy head if you do not have the comb head, okay? Some market, like the US market, the package doesn't come with a comb head. So we can use the wavy head, and then we'll be using the body shaping gel to do the lymphatic drainage and then stimulating the acupuncture point and the meridian, blah, 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 okay? And then we also have another head which is the spot treatment. Amazing. So these machines and the Lumi Spa are definitely the must that you should have, okay? It's very economical, and then you can do it anytime, anywhere, even on the airplane. How's that, okay? So we'll be using the line corrector to use this line corrector and the spa machine to iron your wrinkles, okay? And then we can still change the head and then put on our comb conductor, and then we can use the Nutrio, the serum to promote more, to make your hair thicker, okay? Since I do not have that problem, so I seldom use the serum, but I have been using the Nutrio shampoo and the conditioner continuously for 5 years. And you can see how good my hair conditions is, right? And
Wow,
they're so
very
light.
nice and
Yeah, and
dark.
they're very
Ah,
thick. Yeah, and I really like the texture of my hair. And then they are always my advertisement. People look at my hair and then they will start asking things. And then they would look at my skin. Oh, Serina, your skin glows. Okay. So thanks to Newsweek.
absolutely. Oh my God, your hair is very thick. I gotta use
Yes,
it more.
very thick. So thick that I actually have it straightened. Yeah.
Oh,
I ironed it to make it straighten. So otherwise it'll be even thicker. All right. So right now we're going to use the galvanic spa machine, and I recommend everyone to use either a piece of tissue or a beauty cotton. Sorry, I cannot read those words now. So if someone can help me read the comment or questions, I'll be happy to answer. Okay. So let's apply the body shaping gel lavishly, okay, onto our face and neck. So the amount of gel that you put and the strokes that you use really affects the outcome. Because, you know, think about how many layers of skin we have, okay? And then why we use the galvanic spa machine is because we want to use the galvanic current to repel the charged gel in deep down into our dermis, right? So we need quite a lot of it so that it can go layer by layer down to the very low layer to do the work for us, okay? So the amount of gel really matters. Okay. So, and whenever we use the body shaping gel, no matter what head you use, we put, I also have 2 galvanic spa machine as well. Okay. So as we turn on, there are 5 different programs. How smart it is, right? Okay, so let it on. And then we want the number 4 program, which is already programmed for 5 minutes. Okay. Beep. So after you put on the gel, you touch your skin with the galvanic spa machine, and then it will decide what level of current it should use. So it decides that I should use the number 1 current. So first of all, quite similar to what we did with the Lumi Spa. We also start with all these lymph nodes underneath our jawline. So we do it on the outward motion, outwards, push it outwards and outwards, and then slide it down. You don't have to, make it away from your skin, no need. Just up and down, but mainly the little force is upwards, okay? So pushing the excessive fluid to this main lymphatic drainage. So every 10 seconds, this machine is going to beep. That means, hey, I'm functioning well. Okay, here we want to go up to this big bone behind our ear. And then there's actually a very important acupuncture point right here. So when you use your finger to touch here, is it very bouncy or very bony. It's good to be bony here. So if it is very bouncy, that means you really need to drain it like this. So if you do not have the comb head, you just use the wavy head. It's okay, okay? And just follow my sketch. Like this. Okay, and the great advantage of this comb head is that we can also relax our neck, the back of our neck easily with this comb head. Can you see? Because there's a little curve here. So without much difficulty, see, and my hand is right here, but I can already do the back of my neck like this. So you can relax it like this. And it is quite important to relax your neck muscle. If you have a very tense neck and shoulder, sorry, it's very difficult for us to sleep well. And then it's difficult for our toxin to be drained and our nutrients to be supplied to our face and head, right? So relax these neck muscles and then do it upwards here. There are two very important meridian points here, acupuncture points here too. Okay, so do it upwards like this. And I like to do it horizontally. And it feels so relaxed. So if you're just watching and not doing together with us, you are missing out a lot. So take out your machine and do it together with us. And then I will be also doing on my shoulder area like this. It is so good. Of course, on day 3 and day 4 of this spa session, we'll be using, we'll learn how to use the well spa to do the body, okay? But as we do the facial, this area, the neck, and this shoulder area really needs to be relaxed. Then the effect of your facial will be much, much improved, okay? And then this area right in front of your ear, and then this jaw muscle, when we chew, when we eat, it's this muscle that has been used a lot. So we need to relax and also detox this muscle. And then the upper part of it near the ears. And actually, if you want to improve your ears, and then our ears actually have lots and lots of acupuncture points. So you can use these needles as acupuncture needles and then do your ears like this. And of course, you can go to Google's and then check all the acupuncture points for our face and for our ears, etc. Then you will see that all our internal organs have representatives on our face. Okay, and then underneath our cheekbones, there are lots of acupuncture points as well. So all we have to do is like also upwards and outwards, but here, this is the beauty lines, okay? So if you want to be prettier, so focus more on these love lines. So you can hold several seconds here. And you want them to be lifted, right? Like this. And then push it outwards like this. And then the side of our nose, do it lightly. And then if someone, we have to see, even though we have put on quite a lot of gel, it's all gone. It's really being absorbed. So please don't try to use other products out there to go with the galvanic machine. It is dangerous. I tell you why. Because first of all, do you really know that there is no heavy metal inside that product? Are you very sure? If you're not sure, please don't apply anything else other than New Skin supplies to go with the galvanic spa machine or the boost, would you please? Yeah, because if there is any heavy metal inside that product and then you are using this spa machine to, you know, force them into your dermis, that's dangerous. So please don't do that, okay?
Okay, so
And
there's a question. There is a question. People ask if we don't have the body shaping gel anymore in the different
oh,
markets.
it's not selling in the US?
US, I think is this is Singapore question.
Oh,
Singapore don't have body shaping gel anymore. And then another question was by someone about why up instead of down.
why
Apparently,
up?
yeah. Why are you using the lines to go up? I guess the face to go up because we all go up instead of down. That's a good
We do
question.
not want the
Maybe
facial muscle to go down, right?
oh, behind the ear. He's asking why up instead of down behind the ear.
Oh, look, behind the ear, we are actually draining it downwards. See? But I said there are two Marie. This is a very good question. Thanks for giving me a chance to clarify. But there are two acupuncture points right underneath our skull, right there. So if we want to do that area, we just have to do it. It's also upward and downward motion, okay? And you don't exactly have to know the point because we are not a traditional Chinese medical doctor, okay? But we can use the spa machine to do it to achieve that purpose, okay? Just do it up and down and then drain it downwards like this. Just that when we do it like upwards, you can reach that acupuncture point. That's what I meant, okay? All right. So for the face, also for the eyes, to improve our eyesight or the circulation around our eyes or improve our, the dark circle, we start from the side of the nose here. This is related to the eye. So use the tip lightly and do the side of the nose. And then make sure you have enough gel. Okay, lightly do it underneath your eyelids, eyeball. Okay. So lift it up, push all the toxin to the sides. But around the eye area, very lightly. Okay. Okay. And then for the forehead, here, like people like when they think, when they read, they like to put their eyebrows together, right? So if you want to, you need to, not want to, you need to relax these muscles so that they won't be clogged together. I used to have that big muscles here and then one very, very deep line there. So I often do this. And then I relax the muscle on my eyebrows. So the problem was solved, I think 90%, okay? Okay, and then here, right underneath the eyebrow here. This is also very good for the health of your eyes. It feels so good. So after reading those cell phones and watching too much on your computer, etc., we really need to relax through these acupuncture points, okay? And then you can do it along the eyebrow. And then for someone who always like to have a headache or migraine, you can actually spa your whole head. You can use either the Nutrio serum, or you can apply the body shaping gel on your head and do it like this. Yes, do your entire head like this. And you will feel so relaxed. You will feel so relaxed. And then you will find some area. Oh, why is it quite painful here? Why is it quite stiff here? Why is it a little pumpiness there? You will find all these problematic area. Okay. So do it from front to the back like this with the body shaping gel. And I think it's much better and makes sense than taking the painkiller. Okay. Treat it from the sources of aching. Okay. And you can see that my forehead is a bit pinkish, right? So if we do not have, let's say if we sleep late or don't have enough sleep or it's a bit stressful like that, then you will find that your forehead is a bit pinkish. But I slept actually quite well last night. Okay, so my biggest problem is I always want to make sure that my eye bag don't get any bigger. So I will put some more time doing the area surrounding my eyes. And then now that my eldest son is already 27 and going to be 28 next month. So I've been doing this routine even more frequently. All right. So don't ask me how many times do we have to do it. So when you see the result, when you feel that, oh, you feel so relaxed and then so refreshed, you like that feeling, it's definitely safe for you to do it every day. And I do it quite often, okay? So after all the toxins are being pushed to the sides like this, so we want to collect them along our hairline and then drain them to the collarbone, okay? It's that simple. Done. And as you can see, with so many years of using the galvanic spar, we do not have any double chin. See, the jawline is very sharp, right? So it depends on, look at your own face. Okay, if you want to have a sharper jawline, you spend more time here. If you want to lighten your laugh line, you do more time here. And then push to the side, okay? And then if you want to have a more, improve your breathing ability, you can do the side of your nose. And then if you want to improve your eyes, start from the side of the nose here, and then lightly around your eyes area like this. And then also the forehead is so important, and then do it all the way into your hairline and relax yourself every night around this area, and then drain on the toxin to the side into your collarbone. Done? See my contour.
I know you can see it's so different. Let me take another picture. I've
The
been big.
difference is even bigger.
Okay,
So
don't move.
I read,
Don't move.
yes.
I need to see your face. Take a picture. Look at the
Take a
camera.
picture. Okay, let me hold this.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So I think I need to do it every day because so there's a few questions. People who don't have who do not have body shaping gel, what can they use?
Okay. What can they use? I would say use the activating gel.
Activating gel? Okay.
Use
But
the
what
Well
about
Spa activating gel. You know,
yeah.
New Skin's products is really very safe, are very safe.
Okay.
Unless you
Good.
can get the body shaping gel from elsewhere.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
get it
just
from Hong
use the,
Kong. Go to Hong Kong, take a tour to Hong Kong and then buy it there. I
yeah,
think
come,
US
come,
there's
come.
more, not that many. I do
And
not know.
actually, the beauty of the body shaping gel is that if you use the comb head, you will see more obviously, is that the gel color will change. As you can see, I've already cleaned my face thoroughly with the Lumi Spa, right? And can you see all these brownish, yellowish stuff?
Ah,
It's the gel after being oxidized, and then our toxin and our lactic acid and our lymphatic waste, they can be drawn out directly
Mm.
with the galvanic spa machine and the body shaping gel. See?
Wow. Mm-hmm,
Okay.
mm-hmm,
With the
mm-hmm.
comb head, it's difficult to see, but if you use the uh, wavy head, and then where, especially if you have if you know someone with a thick head, please invite them and then use the galvanic spa machine to help them do this treatment. Okay, and then you will see lots of brownish. The gel is actually is golden color, it's transparent golden color, right? But from that person, you will see that the gel turns into very thick brownish stuff. So they have lots of inflammation inside the body. So this treatment can help them. First of all, is decrease the inflammation, and then also to help burn the fat.
Mm-hmm. So there's a message from Tommy that saying that your neck is perfect. I typically
Thank you.
charge $500 to use Botox or Dysport on the
Oh,
neck every 3, 4 months. Wow.
oh.
Yeah.
Actually, personally, I really don't recommend any invasive treatment. Okay, so with new skin devices, it's so safe, so effective. I have never done any such treatments on my face. Yeah, so uh, please try to use these machines more diligently. And then if you really see the result, maybe you can, slowly stop doing those invasive treatments. Okay, so let's go for the facial. So this is a lymphatic treatment and acupuncture. So you feel so refreshed. Okay. Even though it's quite early in the morning in Hong Kong, but my brain is alert. My whole face is like breathing, so refreshed. See? And then so bouncy. Okay. And let's
There's
wait
a
for
question. Can we use it twice a day?
no problem. Sometimes I do. Because lately this year I have joined this business group, and it starts their meeting at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I have to wake up like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, usually 4 o'clock. So, but I would rather spend that 5 minutes doing this body shaping treatment to refresh myself, to wake up all my cells before meeting all the people. So that's
Wow.
my morning treatment. After the Lumi Spa, I'll be using the comb head for 5 minutes, and then I will look so refreshed as if I have that 8 hours of sleep, even though I've only slept for like 2 to 3 hours. Okay. And then at night, evening, I like to relax myself. So I might do it again. So it's perfectly safe. Okay. So right now we're going to do the facial gels. Okay. So take out the white one, which is the pre-treatment one. And then you can apply it onto your conductor and also spread it on your face and neck first. So as a beginner, I recommend using the whole capsule for one side of your face and neck. You will see why, okay? And until one day you are totally satisfied with your result and you just want to maintain, then you can use one capsule for the whole face. That's what I did. And still, it's so economical comparing to the price that you have to do a galvanic current out there in the salon. Okay, so turn on the machine. This time is beep beep. See, this is so smart. All right, so same stroke, but slowly, because right now the machine is negatively charged and the gel itself is also negatively charged. So please don't use other supplies or products out there, but because you do not know whether they have charges and you do not know their charge. Okay, so the machine is negatively charged, the gel is also negatively charged. So same charge repels each other, right? So these pre-treatment gels will be pushed deep down into our very, very lower level of our skin, and then deep down into our pores, okay? And then surrounding those pigmentations and also excessive oil secretion, etc., because they are usually positively charged. So I'm also doing it, see, below the jawline to the side, and then draw down, and then upward, downwards on the neck area to iron all my wrinkle lines. So after surrounding those pigmentation cells and also the excessive oil secretion, it needs the second step to pull them out. So after the pre-treatment, this program, you must follow the treatment program immediately. Okay, same. I want to lift up my laugh line. So I will hold a couple seconds here and then to the side. Okay, 2 minutes is gone. It's perfectly okay to do it again. So put a more few seconds for the area that you want to improve more, and then to the side. Okay, don't just do like this. You have to push it to the side. Okay, if you want to improve your jaw lines, do a couple more times along the jaw lines. Okay, and don't stop right there, because when you can observe from the elderlies, they have thousands of lines here and also behind the ears. So you don't want to do it halfway. You want to do it all the way to the ears, okay? And then here, for the nose, it can help. Please don't squeeze your blackheads anymore, which I used to do. When I was in my 20s and then started working, I have the money to go to the beauty salon. No matter how busy I was, I would do that every week. And then they would steam my face, and then they will use the needles to pick out all the blackheads one by one. And then my whole nose will like swollen and red. And when I come home, when I went home, my mom would immediately notice, oh, you have went to the beauty salon, because my whole nose would be like red and swollen. But on my way home, the blackheads started to form again. So that's not an effective way to really treat our blackhead problems, okay? But with the galvanic spa machine, it's going to go deep down to our pores to attract all these excessive secretion and pigmentation. Okay, eyelids. As we age, the eyelid tends to come down, right? So we can lift it up like this, but make sure you have gel. Make sure you have gel, and then you hold up the tip of the eyebrow area. But since the gel has charge, so when you push up like this, the whole eyelids is actually being worked. Okay, that's it. Outward motion. Okay, right? All right, so this treatment is done so fast. And all you have to do, you don't have to wash your face, just wipe it. See? And I really love this facial treatment. And there's nothing that can beat this facial treatment, because we have a kind of aging enzyme called the AR-NOx. So as we age, this AR-NOx will be produced quite a lot, more and more as we age. And then wherever it flows, all the cells underneath will get aged, ugly, and die, okay? But every time we do this facial treatment, the activity of these AR-NOx aging enzyme drops to 0. So if every 3 days, if you can do once of this facial treatment, then you will never get old. That's the secret. Okay, so right now I'm applying this treatment gel, which has this age-lock serum in it. So what age-lock does is actually all our aging problems. Let's say we have 8 types of aging problems. Name them, like pigmentations, wrinkles, losing the elasticity, firmness, shininess, smoothness. All these facial problems are controlled by these 4 gene clusters. Okay, so this little thing, the treatment gel, has all these important serums. Okay, let's turn on the machine, wait for a while, and then press again to the number 2 program. This time is beep, beep, beep. So this time the machine is positively charged. A while ago, it was negatively charged, right? So it's positively charged. And then remember these white gel, they were negatively charged, right? And then surrounding all those impurities and pigments and excessive oil secretion, right? So this time, right now, the machine is attracting deep down from our pores all the impurities. And at the same time, it is pushing all these age-lock serum deep down into our dermis. So why do we need these beauty devices and the galvanic current to help us? I've been using the serum with my hands. I've been washing my face with my fingers. Why I need the Lumi Spa, why I need the galvanic spa, is that these are the things that we cannot do with our hands. The skin is actually a natural barrier. It's quite difficult for us to feed the things through the barrier deep down to our dermis. It's very difficult. And of course, it's also very difficult to pour out all the impurities from deep down from our pores. Okay, but with the galvanic current, with the attraction and repel, it can help us achieve these purposes. So as you can see, I really don't have any of these blackheads or whiteheads problem nowadays. Okay, and also the side of the nose, it's always the most difficult part to get cleaned. So instead of going to the beauty salon and have the needles and things to help you, you can do it at home with ease with the galvanic spa machine. So in this treatment, we are drawing out all the impurities and then feeding in all the age-lock serum. And this age-lock serum, as I said, all our skin problems, like 8 of them, are mastered by those 4 gene clusters. So these treatment gel can help reset those gene clusters and telling them, hey, Serina, you're still young. So you need to suppress your pigmentation. You need to increase your collagen production. You need to enhance your skin barrier, all these things. So they will reset them and ask the genes to work as if they are still very young. Okay, for the eyelid, also hold on to your eyebrow like this. So it will be so firm. See? When you put on the eyeshadow, it will not follow your brush. It will stay firm. So that's it. Easy, right? So 2 minutes plus 3 minutes. Anytime, anywhere, you can do this. Supposed to be very expensive galvanic current on your finger, with your fingertips. Okay?
It is amazing.
Luxurious.
I know.
High technology. Highly effective. So convenient. And so affordable, economical. See,
Okay.
oh my God.
I know
Oh
you are
my God.
absolutely. It goes up every time. Oh my
It
God.
goes up every time. It is so effective. So just do it diligently. Let's say today you use the body shaping gel and do the lymphatic drainage, and tomorrow you use the facial treatment, and the third day you come back with the body shaping gel, and the fourth day you do the facial treatment. Oh my gosh, within 1 week, you will be noticed by everyone.
Yeah. And then your eyebrows even went up. Yeah, on the side of the face, you're doing the stuff, your
This is
eyebrows.
crazy.
Yeah, the whole thing. Oh my God. Okay, I need a picture for you. Somebody was asking questions that
Yes.
the oil seeds. Okay, don't move. I'm taking picture. Hello, hello, hello.
Wait, wait,
No.
wait, 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 wait.
Okay. Wow. Amazing. Okay. So someone
And
has
this
a
is so firm, you know. And I
no.
said the AR knocks, okay? So every time you do this facial treatment, the AR knocks activity is dropped to 0. That's amazing, okay? So every 3 days, if you do this treatment, the AR knocks can never come back. And after you have done this facial treatment, your skin absorption is so good. So all the serum that you put, the absorption can be increased by 88%. Think about that, okay? So after that, we will be using a toner. And I usually like to use a cotton pad, but I forgot to take it out. So toner is so important, very, very important. And you have to put a lot. The reason
Okay.
being, yes,
Somebody spell right. AR Knox. So there's a question I think here about if people that have oil seeds on their face, those little white dots,
yes.
I think they want to know how to get treatment. And then Tommy from Las Vegas, he is into this medical spas. He said a typical medical galvanic treatment is $175 per treatment.
175 US dollar.
Yes,
Okay, so that's
per
more than
treatment.
1,100 or 200 Hong Kong dollars. That's a
Yeah.
lot. And comparing to this pair of little babies, they are only 60 Hong Kong dollars. 60,
Yeah.
that means $8 US
Eight
dollar.
dollars.
So
Yeah.
$8 versus 175 US dollar. Okay. And
Wow.
and you don't have to drive an hour to go there. You don't have to wait. You don't have to spend a whole afternoon just for doing the treatment. So I can just do it at my home, 10 minutes, and I'm pretty enough. So right
Yeah.
now, we're going to do the boost. This is
Okay,
exciting.
someone asked a question about line corrector.
Yes, here,
Yeah,
here,
the line
here.
corrector can be
I'm,
used. Oh,
I'm
you're
going
gonna,
to do the line
oh,
corrector now.
ooh,
The
okay.
one step that I forgot is the polish. Okay, so
Oh,
after the or before or after the Lumi Spa, actually, I recommend everyone to do either the body polish with the Well Spa line or the
mhm.
exfoliating scrub. Yeah. So I do quite a lot, and then use the third and the fourth fingers. Don't use the second finger, okay? So do it lightly on the outward motion. And also whatever you do on your face, make sure you do the neck. Okay, not just the front, also the back. And not just the neck, but the shoulder. All right. And whatever you do on here, make sure you treat the same on your hands. Okay, because all these tell your age. All right then. So serum. So why do we need the toner? First of all, the water that we use is not weakly acidic, right? But our skin pH is weakly acidic, pH 4.5 to 5.5. So we need the toner to turn our pH to what we need. So the protection is good, and then see, the skin is always protecting us from all the bacteria out there, right? So you need a healthy skin. So the pH balance, and also we need to moisturize all the layers so that the absorption of all the serum that you're going to put in will be enhanced, okay? So this is the boost, and this is the boost activating treatment. So we put 3 pumps for one side of our face, and then pumps, my favorite pumps. This is also very economical and then very targeted, okay? And I like to, at night, I use the retinol, but in the morning, I like to use the vitamin C and collagen. So all I need to do is pump directly onto my face. And I also like this hyaluronic acid plus B5 because I want to have more moisture on my skin. And then here comes the line corrector. It's somewhere. I was holding it. I was holding it. But anyway, if you have the line corrector, which I was holding, you can apply the line corrector right now along the area that you want to improve. Let's say here, 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 like that, okay? And then we turn on the boost and then turn it on again. Okay, right now what it does is every 1 second, there are 8 pulses, different pulses. It comes in random. And you can see that all the serums that I put, it's immediately being absorbed, right? So don't do it too fast. Just slowly. All right. So also like this, downwards, upward, downward, upward, along the neck. Put the line corrector as well, and then just iron them all together. And then one stroke like this, and then to the side like this. Move up. So it's 1 minute, but you can turn it on again for another minute. For the nose. And then to the side. Also come down. Draw down. Okay, for the eyes, you come inside like this. And then go outside like this. Okay, again. Lightly. So you can iron the eyelid as well.
Wow, that's a good one. I have to try that
Yeah.
one.
I learned it from another leader. Okay, and then for the forehead, also the fountain strokes and along the hairline. And don't forget your lips. You can iron the whole lips, okay? So to avoid all these micro lines surrounding the lips. Done. And then after that, you need a moisturizer. And I've been using the uplifting gel, uplifting cream. So tomorrow, Lenny Lao Shi will be teaching us everything that we need to know about the true face line. Okay.
I know. Be amazing.
I
Okay.
think our new true face line. So I will put it on my hand like this. So you can choose one new skin moisturizer of your choice. And they are all water-based. So only the water-based stuff can really help you to feed in all the nutrients deep down, right? If it is oil-based, it's only working on the surface. As I said, the front of your neck, the side of your neck, the back of your neck, and also the shoulders. My mom, in the past, she never do any facial. But then after joining New Skin, she's diligently using all these things, okay? And then she will mark down all the dates that she used the facial gel. But the one thing is she always put the cream all the way down here. So she only take care of up to this part. So when she did the exercise and then she wear those bigger neck sweater, right? This part is so aged. It's so funny. My mom went to heaven a decade ago, but then, you know, we were beside her bed watching her and she had no wrinkles. So I miss her a lot. So this is it. So I hope you learn all the all my secrets, and then all the strokes that you can use, and then how to fully utilize all these machines to keep yourself beautiful and healthy. So
Yeah.
thank you. So I will
Amazing.
put on.
Amazing. Yeah, somebody, okay, hold on. Somebody has
Let
questions.
me read your comments.
Okay.
Maybe you can, if someone have
Uh,
any question, can
yeah,
just say
what
well.
Scarlett asked, what moisture did she use? She used uplifting cream, right? You use uplifting
Yes,
cream.
today I used the uplifting, True Face uplifting cream.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then I like the moisture restore a lot. And then when my babies were born, I also used the moisture restore on their face. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, the side lifted and the eyebrow too. Yes.
I know.
Any other? Thank
Oh,
you. It's
somebody said
AR.
use a boost before galvanic. Does it matter? If you use the boost before you galvanic.
Because the boost is the serum, so you use it before the moisturizing. So it is like almost like second last step before going out.
Mm.
But
I
galvanic spa is a treatment. So after
yeah,
the treatment, you have to wait.
yeah. I
After
remember
the treatment, you have to wash your face. So they call it a job.
that's right. Right. You have to wash your face after the galvanic
Yeah,
treatment.
after the galvanic treatment, you have to wash your face.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with the boost, all the serum that you have put in, you do not have to wash. All those are serum. So you put on the moisturizer, and of course, sunscreen is so important. All the things that you have done, and then you didn't put on the sunscreen. Okay, so I put the sunscreen on my face, front, back, side, and the hands. So no pigmentation.
I
You can
know.
hardly guess how old
Wow.
this person is, right?
I know.
Yes,
Wow. Absolutely.
yes.
Great.
So
Okay,
when you
someone
do the
has a
polish, do your
question.
hands as well. And then all the serum excessive, you put them on your hands as well. So
Mm.
try to keep your hands young as well.
Somebody's asking the question, when do you use the pearls?
Oh, tomorrow you will learn them. So today I
Yeah,
try not to
yeah.
dip into too much on the True
Avoid.
Face.
Yes,
I
correct.
use the pearl before the moisturizer. So after the boost, I will put on the pearl. I've been using the pearl for, I think, since day one. Okay, let me share some testimonial photos with you, okay? I know
Okay.
you all like to see some testimonial. And whenever I show, I always show my own face. Because own story is the best, right?
Yes.
Let me see. Screen, that, share. Okay, this is me. So the left side is, I've been using New Skin. All my pimples were gone, blackheads was gone, but see, I have a round face. Okay, and then still a little bit dull, right? That was the day I went to try the Lumi Spa. And the one on the right is like 4 years after using Lumi Spa. So I
Wow.
incidentally put these two photos together, and I suddenly realized that my face has got V-shaped so much with the Lumi Spa. For the spa machine, everything the same, but with the Lumi Spa. And you can see that my face it glows, right?
Mm.
Yes. And
Wow.
the look at the eye bag. See?
Ah,
It's
no
much,
bad.
much lighter.
Yeah.
And the cheekbone, etc. So I really, really love the Lumi Spa. And another photo here. This one is before, these photos were taken by the government department, okay? It's on my Hong Kong ID. And they are 14 years apart, everyone.
You look younger.
And see all the eyebrows are more lifted, and the eyes get a little bit bigger, and the tip of my mouth haven't changed a bit, but my
Mm.
face the cheekbones, see, they are more firm, more lifted,
V.
and more V-shaped after getting 14 years older. Amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. So, and even for one-time result, see, if we use it on the hand to demonstrate for people, within 2 minutes, their hands can get improved that much. So the Lumis Bar is going to be one of among our first batch of products that's going to be launched in Indian market. And think
Yeah.
about how crazy people will go for these products. Okay, so thanks for attending today's session. I'm sure tomorrow we will learn even more from Lenny 老师.
Yeah. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Serena. Everybody
Thank
happy
you.
with all any more questions? If you want, unmute and ask your questions. Otherwise, tonight we overspend our time. It's already 10:17.
I do.
Yes,
But
sorry.
I do. Hi,
Okay.
I'm Richmond, Virginia. I'm from Korea. My name is Victoria. And I have one question. I heard that you are using body shaping gel almost every day on the face. It's okay. But actually, I've learned from Korea that we never put the body shaping gel on the face because we're going to lose our own fat. But you told me that it's okay. So I just want to make sure if it's really okay.
Okay. It is Victoria from Washington, D.C. area. And yes, let me answer some of it. I know we don't have to. She did not put the gel all the way in the what you call the apple cheek, whatever you call apple cheek, but on the side, the nose. I know I'm doing it on my nose, around of my what do you call it, the tear duct area in the eye. I do.
Actually, I do it on my whole face, and it's
Okay.
very, very safe. And I've been using this treatment on my face for more than 10 years, and my
Oh,
fat are still there, and my muscles are still there. So don't
uh-huh.
worry.
Oh, that's really, really new thing that I learned today.
Yes.
Thank
Well,
you.
that's what we hear. That's what we hear every month, right? To learn different teachers, their little trick how to get better with our skin. Okay, there's another question came up. Boost after using serum, please share in group chat. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Serena.
You're welcome. And one more thing. If we do the galvanic treatment for other people, you can buy from Taobao these lovely
Oh my God,
wire.
they put new skin on
They
it?
even put a new skin on it.
Wow. Yeah,
So
I
you
still
put
have
one
some. I still
sticker
have
on the
some here.
back
Yeah.
of the
Huh?
galvanic spar, and the other sticker on your client's shoulder, behind shoulder like this. And then you can demonstrate the treatment on them. So the current doesn't have to pass through us, you know?
Yeah.
So the current
Wow.
just goes through our own area like this. So it's better, stronger, safer. So these little
Sales aid.
wire, how do you call it? These are
Huh?
really very helpful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my God. Okay, there's more
Okay. See you guys
messages.
tomorrow.
No, that's it. Yeah. Thank you, Serena.
You're
You are
welcome.
so good. Thank you. Thank you. And we will see everyone in 24 hours because tomorrow we will have Lenny Lam from Malaysia. And then let's thank Serena. Everybody want to turn their unmute yourself and you can thank Serena.
Thank you so much, Serena. Thank you so
You're
much, Mary.
Thank
welcome.
you.
I'm looking
Thank
you.
you.
checking
Serena, thank you,
your
Margaret.
messages because I didn't get a chance to read them. I'll
Thank
read them later.
you,
Thank you.
Serena.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Do the
you.
treatment more often and show your testimonial online. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.